my name is Phil Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And if you like genre TV, you like Doctor Who. I mean, I'm assuming you like genre TV. You're watching this video. It's about Star Trek. You might well like Doctor Who. As I said the other day, one of my videos, that when you're growing up in England in the mid '80s, early '80s, if you like Doctor Who, you like Star Trek. Star Trek used to have one at 6 o'clock on Thursday evenings on BBC Two. Freaking awesome. I love that time slot. But if you like Doctor Who, I'm giving away Doctor Who DVDs. This is the next one I'm giving away. The complete full series with David Tennant, Catherine Tate. Freaking awesome season of TV. If you've never seen it, really, really worthwhile. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe is the important part. And leave a hashtag Adipose. The instructions are in the video notes. And you can leave it on Twitter or Facebook, or of course here. And I'll do a search. We do the prize drawing on Sundays. We give away DVDs each week while the new series of Doctor Who runs. It airs in the UK at around 7 o'clock, and I'm on the TARDIS zone reviewing it around 8, 9 o'clock in the UK. So do the math. Wherever you are in the world, that's where you'll find us, and that's where we'll do the prize drawing. And good luck if you enter. Generally, good luck, but there's going to be plenty more DVDs that I'm giving away as well. So, but again, thank you for entering and best of luck. This has nothing to do with Doctor Who. This video is about Star Trek. And there are lots and lots and lots of Star Trek rumours. I thought I'd just gather them all up into one fluffy bundle and talk about them one by one. So the first one, which I found the most interesting, was that Seth Macfarlane and NBC are trying to buy Star Trek. And all I can say is, yes, please let them have Star Trek. Oh my gosh, I would love Seth MacFarlane being in charge of Star Trek. He has shown, he has shown a real talent and an understanding for what Star Trek is. I love the Orville. I would love to see his Star Trek. I think it would be wonderful. Actually, what I would really like to see in the second episode of Picard, they mentioned how Picard, why didn't you go to find Riker and Troy and Worf and Geordi and go on this mission together? And I was like, yes, I want to see that. So I'd love to see Seth MacFarlane running that show. That would be freaking awesome. But apparently, this is the rumor. It's I think by Mr. Flibble is the guy's name on 4chan. I was just watching a video by Mecha Random 42 talking about all these rumors, and he has a bunch of rumors also from the same guy. I think that must mean he's English, because I think Mr. Flibble was a very funny character on an episode of Red Dwarf once when Rimmer got infected by some kind of insanity virus. If you never seen Red Dwarf, it was incredible. When Red Dwarf was running, the next year on Star Trek Next Generation, they would take the plots directly from Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is a really low budget sci-fi comedy show, which actually look as it's gone on, they put more money into it. But those early seasons look so incredibly cheap. But the ideas were fantastic, and again, it was running in the same time that Next Generation was running, and the year after Red Dwarf ran, Next Generation would lift all 6. They had 6 episodes a year, and they would lift the ideas each week, each year, I should say. Fine. So apparently the meeting was scheduled to last for 2 hours, and it lasted for 20 minutes to half an hour, because they came in with CBS came in with a sticker price that was crazy. They were very enthused by the success of Picard. I don't think Picard's been so successful. I think it hasn't been a failure. Listen, if we're saying a massive success isn't a crushing defeat, then no, then you're in a bad state. So what else was it? They were talking about that. It was they came with and they were looking to buy the rights for everything apart from the bad robot things they own. So I guess that will all be Discovery and JJ Trek. All the things they said, no, nothing to do with Bad Robot. No, the people who love it said nothing to do with Bad Robot whatsoever. It's completely the same universe as the original series. No, it's not. No, it's not. We all know it's not. But okay, whatever. I mean, it makes no sense to be in the same series. So what's the big deal that it's in a different universe? Okay, fine. Just let it be in its own thing. Okay, more rumors. Apparently, this is going to be announced at Comic-Con this summer. There's going to be a Pike spin-off series, which I think everyone's going to go, yay! That should be, but they're going to do it wrong. Okay, they're not going to do a series. They're going to do a serial. So it'll be one story. What Star Trek really, really needs is a lower budget show. Not one they put like this insane amount of money, but a lower budget show which has good ideas and good writing. And you know what you do? Don't do what you do in like in Picard or Discovery or even the current season of Doctor Who. Don't pack it full of too many ideas. Have one episode about one idea and have it just be a simple story. Have it play out with a beginning, middle, and end. Have a 3-act structure and do 12 of them. And don't shoot for the stars. Just shoot to do solid, good entertainment. And I didn't really like Ethan Peck's Spock. I never thought he worked. I thought, as you know, he looked better with the beard. But once he lost the beard, it was like, oh, you don't look at all like Spock. Which is, it's kind of sad because I really liked Zachary Quinto's Spock. I think he really nailed the character, especially that first movie. I think that characterization of Spock, that first Jada, really sold that movie, and this endeared itself to me. I really, it didn't contradict anything that went before, like anything that Leonard Nimoy did before, but it added to it, and it was, that one scene where he gets pissed off and turns down the place in the Vulcan Science Academy. When he's like, when you can see the anger and contempt, but under a layer of control. That was perfect. But I don't think we're getting that. So we're not going to get we're not going to get as good series, which is really really sad because again, just do a cheap low budget series. Honestly, I think they should do a Star Trek Continues series and like with Vic Montana, like the whole thing. I mean, listen. Keep Vic for Captain Kirk. Bring in real actors maybe for the rest of the cast. But other than that, we'll go for those sort of sets. Do a season, 12 episodes of those, and you know what? It's keeping them simple stories. Well, it's not necessarily that simple, but just a beginning, middle, and end. A 3-act structure story each week, and you'll do it for the price of a quarter of an episode of Picard. I think it'll probably do much better. But that's probably the problem. Imagine if they do that, and it really is far more successful than all these things they plunge tons and tons of money into. It'll be pretty embarrassing, and I think embarrassment is the thing that people who work in Hollywood fear the most. It really is. It's crazy. There is apparently a Starfleet Academy series in the works. So that sounds like a more like Twilight Youthy series. No, that's not a good idea. And honestly, I'm going to be really surprised if what's that one? The cartoon they got coming up. Not Lower Deck. Is it called Lower Decks? I really can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Kids aren't interested. Kids are not interested in Star Trek, and because you're selling it the wrong way. You're selling. This is obviously decisions made by people who don't have kids or understand them at all. You're selling it completely the wrong way. You keep going for like this cinematic glitz and glamour. No, kids more than anything else watch YouTube. They're right here. They're right here with zero production values. And this is I see with my kids, they just come to YouTube. I think this focus on production value is just killing them. And it's just not connecting the audience. You know what would connect the audience? Good freaking stories. Good story. They could again going back to Picard, Pike. They just produce good stories, and it won't have mass appeal, but it'll have the appeal of Star Trek, which was always viable. Like right now, I think they've thrown the baby out with the bathwater, and it's not really working. So yes, terrible idea. Number 2. Let me think. Picard season 2 is going to apparently focus on the Q continuum. So I guess I'll bring back what was it? Who played Q? Oh, Delancey, Saint Delancey. I remember he showed up in Breaking Bad. It was freaking awesome in Breaking Bad. John Delancey. And there's a rumor they want to get Avery Brooks back as Cisco and Whoopi Goldberg as Guinan. Well, he went on Patrick Stewart went on the View, and personally asked Whoopi Goldberg in something that clearly wasn't orchestrated in any way to be on season 2 of Picard, which I can actually see that working. But I doubt they'll get Avery Brooks back. They didn't bring him back for that fantastic Deep Space Nine documentary, What We Left Behind. If you haven't seen it, that is freaking awesome. That's probably the best thing Star Trek related that's come out in the last few years. It's what they do in it. Well, first, it's a fantastic retrospective of Deep Space Nine. But they intercut through it. They bring all the Deep Space Nine writers back, that writers' room, and they break story on a imaginary 8th season of Deep Space Nine. They do the first episode, and oh my god, I want to see that show. That looked awesome. So if you haven't seen what they left behind, that was fantastic. But they couldn't bring Avery Brooks back even for that, even for an interview where they brought most of the cast back. So they said they're going to recast him, which is a terrible idea. Yeah, if you saw, was it the first episode of Deep Space Nine when Avery Brooks had a scene with Picard? The sheer professionalism of the sheer professionalism and talent of these two actors, which is what really sold Star Trek at the time. They went toe to toe on screen with each other, and they were each other's equals. They had each other's strength, which that's really the problem with the current season of Doctor Who. They have Jodie Whittaker playing the Doctor, and she's just not very strong. So when they bring in good, strong guest cast, she's always blown off the screen. So I think that's that's what you really need with the Picard series. You need really strong actors, like say John DeLance as well can hold his own with Patrick Stewart. These are really top quality actors. But recasting Sisko, that hurts me. That really. And you know what the great thing about Sisko as a character was, which the trouble with Star Trek right now, and a lot of entertainment, is not made for human beings. It's made for the Twitter Taliban, the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban, who are all freaking crazy, and they scream about diversity and inclusion like they're the first people to discover it. The great thing about Sisko as a character was it was a positive role model. It was a positive father role model for the from the African American community, and I really strongly believe that the absentee fathers are going to destroy society. It's like when you don't have that strong family unit, when you don't have people who will be fathers, who will be mothers, and will stick with each other, that having a stable family home is the best way to create good human beings, in my opinion, and my experience. So that having that positive African American father role model was fantastic, and oh god, I'd love to see more of that. And Avery Brooks drove that, I believe. I think that's part of his motivation for doing the character. And yes, the idea of somebody else playing it, it's like the idea of recasting Picard. It's abhorrent. It's terrifying. I can't even think about that. Okay, what else is there? The other two terrible ideas is Discovery. Was it season 3? Yeah, it must be Discovery season 3. Is apparently going to focus on the Dominion. The Dominion are now in the Alpha Quadrant, and so So the Dominion are the last empire standing. The Romulan Star Empire destroyed, as apparently in Picard. None of that really makes sense. I wish they came up with thought that through and how they were going to really destroy, the Romulan Star Empire and make them into a refugee species. It was actually quite a good idea. The sun-going supernova isn't enough. In the JJ Trek, the first one, the whole thing about a wave of destruction hitting the universe and just being stopped in time, when that would have worked if there was if there was dozens of Romulan worlds destroyed, including their home world, and happened too quickly. That would have worked. But having one sun go supernova, no, that's not going to do it. For a massive spacefaring celeb, but they don't really think these things through because they're dumb. That's my biggest problem with Star Trek Discovery. It's so painfully dumb. It was, oh my god. And Star Trek's always such a smart show made for smart people, and now it's not. The jocks have taken it over, and they're beating up the nerds as always. They're calling us they call us istophobes or whatever. It's exactly the same. The people running Star Trek now are essentially the PC principal from South Park. They are that is them. The jocks have become the PC crowd, and they're still disgusting, horrible people. And the final rumor floating around is about the Section 31 show with Michelle Yeoh. No interest in that at all. And apparently it's going to focus on the Gorn and Orions and acquiring weapons from them. Yeah, that again, it's all style over substance, and yeah, Michelle Yeoh's character, I just didn't really like her that much in Discovery. Although I don't know, all these ideas aren't bad if you have competent writers writing them, but then they just don't. Kurtzman's not a competent writer. I think the best we can hope for is Picard, where it's you know, so I'm 2 episodes into Picard, and the only review I can give of it is mostly harmless, which is the review of Earth in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Mostly harmless. It's like I'm waiting for it to engage. I'm just kind of nothing's really happened yet. Really, what they should have done is drop that whole season in one go, because it's just one story. If you're going to do one story, this serialization of it doesn't work. But if you're going to do individual stories, like what was it? The Witcher, yeah. When they dropped The Witcher, they should have dropped that weekly, because each one is its own little self-contained story. I'm really kind of into The Witcher. I'm glad they're doing a spin-off movie, prequel apparently. But I will totally watch that. They've really piqued my interest in that. But there you go. See that state of current Star Trek. It was so dull. I'm going to be talking about literally anything else other than Star Trek. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the current crop of rumours? Is Seth MacFarlane trying to buy Star Trek? Oh, that would be so good. I really want Seth MacFarlane to buy Star Trek. I think he's the safe hands that we really, really need him. But what do you think? Listen, if you're somebody who loves the current batch of Star Trek, look, I'm not attacking you. My dislike of it is not attacking you. I hated Discovery. Oh, I hated the short treks. The short treks are awful. I have no emotional response from Picard whatsoever, other than like, oh, I wish it was. I wish I was liking it more. But that doesn't mean I hate you. Okay, that's not a personal attack on you. If you love this stuff, if you really think, tell me why. Tell me why in the comments. I would love to know. And yeah, maybe come on and we can talk about it sometime. Because you know what? We all love this stuff. That's really my bottom line. We all love Star Trek. We all love Doctor. We all love all this stuff. There's no need for us to be at each other's throat. Like, used to be in fandom, you could have steaming rows of people over things. Like, and then you've got to go have a drink together in the bar and have a laugh. Because that's what fandom should be. It's kind of like what politics is like in Israel. There's a joke. Why do people not have sex in the street in Israel? Because the passers-by will tell you what you're doing wrong. And that's actually true. That is Israeli society. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody is open to telling you each other's opinion. But at the end of the day, why fight over disagreements? Which, this is just something I wish the world would know. Anyway, 18 minutes, a long video. My name's Sheila Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, definitely like. If you hit the like button, whether you subscribe or not, that really helps me. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring the little bell so you're notified when you get new videos drop. If you want to win the Doctor Who DVDs, don't forget the hashtag #AddiePost, and have yourself a fantastic day.